amongst those who take part, and 600 or 700 each year, people of all ages, there was a mother and her young daughter, who was I think 6 or 7 or so. And the young daughter was called Amy, and they were, well, the mother was based in the cot, which was up in the farm some way away from here. And like often happens with a lot of young children when they're taking part in our Tudor recreation, there's so much going on that parents don't often see their children from morning to night. They go and find things to keep them occupied and entertained. And so it was with Amy. And Amy used to come into the walled garden every day, and so she told her mother, and there she met a friend with whom she played every day. Mother was very happy about this because Amy seemed to be very happy and no problem arose. Towards the end of her stay here, Mother thought that she'd better go and see who the friend was and to thank the mother or whoever was looking after the girl with whom Amy was playing. So she came into the walled garden and couldn't see any child that Amy was playing with, but found some adults there and spoke to one of the women who said, and asked whether they knew about Amy coming in. They said, oh yes, of course we do. And so the mother said, can you tell us, or can you tell me, with whom Amy is playing? And the woman said, no, Amy never plays with anybody. Amy comes into the garden, she's always playing on her own. And the mother said, no, Amy's got a friend here that she comes and plays with all day. And the woman says, well, I've never seen her. The extraordinary thing about Amy is she comes in here, she plays on her own, although she spends much of the day talking to herself and singing and playing around, but she seems happy on her own. And that's the most extraordinary fact, that she can spend so long contented on her own. The mother that evening asked Amy, was your friend there today? Oh yes, said Amy, she's there every day and we play all day. And the mother decided to leave well alone and let it all be. And we heard this tale told to us, and the following year Amy and her mother didn't return, and indeed didn't return in subsequent years either. And from time to time since, although not so much recently, it has to be said, but from time to time in the years following that, a number of people reported to us when they were walking outside the walled garden, as it were along this path or along other paths, when they're walking along, they've heard a young girl's voice shouting, Amy, Amy, Amy. And whenever anybody goes into the walled garden, there's nobody who appears to be there responsible for making that noise.